This fucking kid, fucking Indianapolis Logansport, Indianapolis Colts 45 player. It's funny though. Fucking yeah, Colt, fucking Logansport. I hate that fucking town. I think they sell tigers there. Tigers and hippos. The dad, fucking Colt 45, a Colt football. Peyton Manning probably got a pet hippo for his kid in the bedroom. He's not privileged enough to clean up the hippo shit off his carpet. His dad is a football player. Don't appreciate that shit.
From the charges that couple faces to our exclusive footage of this morning's raid and to a look at the group.
Yeah, that kid, his dad plays pro football. Peyton Manning don't kid clean the hippo shit off the carpet. What's wrong with this kid?
Michael, what can you tell us now?
Logansport, Indiana. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, Nick and Max, we heard that Cass County Judge Stephen Kitts denied bond for former Indianapolis Colt Daniel Muir and his wife Kristen Muir. Now, the two of them facing multiple charges. The judge cited reasons for denying those charges
just today
as the pair being a potential flight risk. Now, this came as a surprise to
Muir.
Dog
whispers. It's dog whispers. The satanic dog whispers. Don't know this is Rena Amber and Silver Alert.
To his attorneys about this decision. Now, Muir and his wife, Kristen, are both charged with obstruction of justice. Daniel is also charged with domestic battery in this case.
There was a Silver and Amber Alert.
Kristen is a nursing mother and asked the judge for a possibility
this
of
ain't the right
GPS monitoring system from the court. Judge Stephen Kitts says this decision to deny bond has been based on the couple's failure to comply with anything over the past 2 weeks.
This ain't fucking it. It's this one, Fox 59. Yeah, his dad plays pro football with Peyton Manning, and the poor kid can't clean the hippo shit off the carpet, bought in Logansport, Indiana, where they always sell hippos and tigers, and the kid can't appreciate his dad plays pro football with Peyton Manning and can't clean the hippo shit off the carpet. What are you, Crumley? Pussy? Everybody has a hippo.
This is breaking news from the Fox 59 newsroom.
Can't appreciate your dad plays pro football. Can't clean the hippo shit off your carpet. Everybody got a pet hippo from Logansport, Indiana. Fucktards. What's wrong with you, fucking wimp?
This afternoon, a young boy considered missing for more than 2 weeks is now safe, and his parents, including a former Colts player, are in jail. Daniel and Kristen Muir.
You put Peyton Manning. You can't appreciate your dad's hippo he bought you. Clean up the carpet. Clean up the shit.
Thanks for joining us here first at 4.
You see that hippo? Everybody got a pet hippo. We have to have a pet hippo. We have to.
From the charges that couple faces to our exclusive footage of this morning's raid and to a look at the group behind that compound. Yeah, we were going to begin.
When everybody eats off your lunch money, there's going to be money left for the fuck farm. The Colts Manning, Peyton Manning, fuck farm. After everybody eats your lunch, it'll be yours someday. Clean up that hippo shit.
Max, we heard that Cass County Judge Stephen Kitts denied bond for former Indianapolis Colt Daniel Muir and his wife Kristen Muir. Now, the two of them facing multiple charges. The judge cited reasons for denying those charges.
It's the hippo whisperer. Privacy hippo whisperer. Dog whisperer. Caesar salad. Farmer Trump star.
Visibly upset by this decision. You could audibly hear making remarks to his attorneys about this decision.
Fuck.
Now, Muir and his wife, Kristen, are both charged with obstruction of justice. Daniel is also charged with domestic battery in this case. Now, defense attorneys say Kristen is a nursing mother and asked the judge for a possibility of a GPS monitoring system from the court. Judge Stephen Kitts says this decision to deny bond has been based on the couple's failure to comply with anything over the past 2 weeks.
This is not the one.
Daniel Muir's defense attorney did briefly speak to us on camera, telling us he's shocked by the judge's decision.
Mandatory by everybody's school, right?
Your family, they've been improperly targeted, and they're not guilty of any abuse or illegal activity. They're entitled to...
It's a Silver Amber Alert, buddy. Fucking Alzheimer's or underage. Get it straight, buddy.
Now, in the last
Silver Amber Alert. Alzheimer's or fucking underage. That'd be a fucking Indeed job, right?
Other potential claims of abuse within the family. Meanwhile, defense attorneys for the Muir family would not go into specifics of.
Why email the machine? Indeed, the website. They're gonna get back with me real quick.
July 16th at 9 a.m. That's for another hearing where they'll discuss the couple's bond and a no contact order. For now in Cass County, Michael Van Scoik, Fox 59
This ain't the
News.
fucking
All right,
one.
Michael, thank you. And as we told you earlier, 14-year-old Bryson Muir was found safe during a police raid this morning.
Thank
Fox
God,
59
not a
Derek
tinsel
Grace was
head
the only
kid.
reporter on that scene during that raid at the Muir's Logansport compound. He brings us more now from the Cass County Jail.
For the time being, Daniel and Kristen Muir will remain here in the Cass County Jail. They were brought here this morning after police raided their property in Logansport. We were the only station there to capture police as they conducted that search. This is video we shot exclusively Wednesday morning showing state police covering one entrance to this remote, large Logansport property, marked with signs saying, "Welcome to Straightway
Goshen, welcome to
Indiana
Goshen Road.
a religious group headquartered in Tennessee.
It's the Ghost
Law enforcement
Whispers,
had rifles
the
at
Doggy
night,
Whispers,
an armored IMPD SWAT
Caesar
vehicle sat
Salad.
inside the
It's
fence.
the Jock
Multiple
Club. It's
SWAT
the
teams
Jock
came
Club
in
and
and bomb squad
the
began a
Jock
raid of
Club.
the
This
homestead-like property with multiple homes this morning at 6 o'clock. Just minutes into the operation, law enforcement found Bryson Muir, the teen missing since June 16th, safe.
And ultimately, after 3 weeks of, reaching
black
out,
eyes and back and forth to grandma's house, walking on foot to Cleveland, Ohio, real quick, on foot with the black eyes. The silver Alzheimer's, underage Amber Alert kid, loves Peyton Manning football after Kurt Cobain, smells like Tea Spirit after all. Not a normal tinsel head on Kyle, found in the ditch line, right?
Muirs and others on the property would react.
There was some question whether or not they would be cooperative or not. However,
Did somebody tear up that goddamn hippo carpet? Tear it up and rip it out, get some more, something fucking halfway long and decent, a Trump motel style. Somebody can vacuum sweep it.
Taken early this morning at the Cass County Jail. Former Colts player Daniel Muir is charged with obstruction of justice and domestic battery.
How about that fucking dangerous hippo? A hippo shitting on the carpet.
Grandmother reported to police on June 16th.
DNR special. Shot by a billionaire.
Little communication with state police about their son, even backing out of a meeting last Friday.
Walking to grandma's house all the way in Cleveland, Ohio. Alzheimer's, Amber Silver Alert kid. Goddamn, at least he made it home after curfew.
Potential penalty of up to 2.5 years in jail and fines as well.
As for what's next, the Muir parents were not granted
Off to foster home, right? We'll get really fucking upgraded from hippo to ICU in critical condition. That hippo, you should have appreciated that goddamn Peyton Manning hippo carpet shit we got you, right? Now he's really in trouble.
Go on camera this morning. One neighbor telling us she heard the helicopters overhead early on this morning, and when she turned on the news, she was not surprised to see what was happening. Another neighbor telling us through his doorbell that he wanted nothing to do with his neighbors.
Why don't you bust the fucker's teeth open? He's not the hippo. Shit on the carpet, all right? Just a Logansport Tiger sale.
But the actual nature of that organization remains a mystery. Max has been looking into this all day, and Max, it appears there is some connection between the foundation.
The kid's black eye, which is hearsay, right? His word against hearsay.
Huge, 120 plus acres made up of several parcels.
The black eye was his word against the Ghost Whisperer wins, right? Nothing concrete and written in his face.
Former Colts defensive end Robert Mathis. They spent close to $2 million on the property.
Oh, the hippo. They bought $2 million on the hippo. So the Colt Ford, a cold property would pay off a lunch money for that damn kid. He can't appreciate hippo shit on the carpet. After everybody has lunch off the kid for a lifetime.
Has some kind of connection with the Straightway Ministries, which is a Tennessee-based religious group.
Hearsay for a Caesar salad, a ghost, command for a dog, right?
There have been some
Nothing concrete though.
Is a cult. Now it's led by Pastor Charles Dowell, who spoke out on the raid today.
You put a dollar rod through the fucker's head?
Listen.
Not the kid. That'd be a silver alert. Alzheimer's. Guy's on tinsel candy in the ditch line, like trash, a litter.
All this seems to be at the forefront, and everybody seems to be pointing fingers.
Yeah, I called and said, you motherfuckers, cops, and you don't know the difference between a silver and an amber alert. There's indeed other motherfuckers that take that Indeed job. They do know the difference. Don't start no shit when be no shit. Especially everybody knows what silver and an amber alert is. Difference. And somebody indeed would take that motherfucking job that knows.
Didn't initially cooperate with the authorities.
I called Fox News, I heard it this morning.
The focus of its investigation was on Bryson and not the religious group. As for the Servant Leaders Foundation, which owns the Logansport property, we were able to track it back to a business in Kokomo. We're going to have that part of the story coming up 5 at 5. Nick?
Yeah, nothing concrete though. A black guy, just his word against the ghost, Caesar Salad commando, right? Just his word against his, nothing concrete.
Get started.
Just hearsay. Yeah, it's a silver alert, all right. Their new rules, however they make them up these days. He is, Alzheimer's, a 16-year-old, though, right? Silver alert, I mean, a fucking shot by a billionaire, 1,000,000 to 1, hit or miss, right over like a tampon juice in the night.
Well, our top story here tonight at 6, a young boy considered missing for more than 2 weeks has been found safe. And his parents, including
walking all that way to Grandma's house, Ferris Bueller, in Ohio, in 8 hours to make it home before curfew. Are you okay, Ferris? We're raising money for Ferris Bueller.
Now, we have team coverage here on this story, from the charges that the couple faces to our exclusive footage.
Oh, Ferris, you made it home before curfew after walking to Grandma's house all alone like little Mr. Riding Hood all the way from Cleveland back to Logansport. Thank goodness you made it home. We're erecting a water tower in his name. Save Ferris. Save Nirvana. Got some canine kindergarten school painted on.
Here at the Cass County Courthouse, Judge Stephen Kitts says the two are considered a flight risk. Now, during that hearing, you could see Daniel Muir was visibly upset by this decision.
Was it the silver amber?
Also heard making remarks of frustration to his attorney.
Oh, you have to call Caesar Ghostman Salad and ask him if it's a concrete.
Kristen is also charged with
battery on a minor, assault and battery on a minor. Hearsay. We need to call Caesar, the dog whisperer, and ask him if it's concrete.
From the court. Judge Stephen Kitts says his decision to deny bond has been based on the couple's failure to comply with anything over the past 2 weeks. Daniel Muir's defense attorneys did briefly speak to us on camera, telling us he's shocked by the judge's decision on the bond.
The Muir family, they've been improperly targeted, and they're not guilty of any abuse or illegal activity.
No, black eye. No, they call Caesar Salad the dog whisperer, right? Hearsay. A battery on a minor, though. It's an amber, a silver alert, a battery on a minor, though, right? It's fucking Indeed. Let me email the job website in Sky real quick, Indeed. And they're getting back with me in about 30 years.
Explains that law enforcement are investigating other claims of abuse of other children within their care. Meanwhile, the pair are expected to be back in court later this month. There's another hearing over their bond and a no contact order with Bryson. That's scheduled for July 16th at 9 a.m.
And poor Bryson, yeah. We'll go to a foster home. One inflated in-grade up from, you should have appreciated that hippo fucking shit on the carpet after all, right? It only gets better for a young man. Young adult.
And he has more tonight.
We'll have to call Caesar Salad and find out where's real quick. A Caesar dog whisperer if it's an amber silver alert on that battery on the minor real quick. And next up, the Trump a lawn and garden suite, a carpet, a foster care.
To capture police as they conducted
eat fucking Peyton Manning's fucking carpet, fucking hippo shit. You should have loved it. Eat it till you love it. You fucked up and missed it now.
Marked with signs saying, "Welcome to Straightway, Indiana, Goshen," a religious group headquartered in Tennessee.
Religious who? Religious what? Assault and battery on a minor? Black-eyed? Hearsay. Religious of who? Caesar dog salad? Dog whisperer?
With multiple homes this morning at 6 o'clock. Just minutes into the operation, law enforcement found Bryson Muir, the teen missing since June 16th, safe.
And ultimately, after 3 weeks of
walking back and forth to Grandma's in Cleveland, Ohio from Logansport to Indiana and making it home past a curfew. God bless you, Bryce. Ferris Bueller. We're raising money in your honor.
An officer inside the vehicle coming over the loudspeaker.
We're gonna give your dad a fucking lobotomy through the fuckhead, a ball baby blonde titty to suck on.
Sergeant Stephen Glass says a lot of planning went into the raid executed before the sun came up, especially since they didn't know how the Muirs and
took the words out of my mouth. And when we indeed find out the difference between silver and amber alert is.
Cooperative or not. However, it
and caveman biblical time, a real historic monument on this historical biblical caveman buttfuck day. Anybody got sundial tattoos like 215? What time it is?
Taken early this morning at the Cass County Jail. Former Colts player Daniel Muir is charged with obstruction of justice and domestic battery. State police say the second charge is from
domestic battery on a fucking minor. He's not a silver fucking Alzheimer's fucking unit. He's a fucking minor.
Parents have had little communication with state police about their son, even backing out of a meeting last Friday just before a silver alert was issued for the teen.
Silver alert, yeah. It's a fucking Alzheimer's adult, fucking old. It's odd their minds are old. fucking walking to grandma's house in Cleveland, Ohio, from fucking Logansport, Indiana, where they sell fucking bullshit tigers.
Parents were not granted bond on site of a flight risk. Bryson is now in DCS custody, but there could be more children DCS is looking into.
I do know that
Foster
DCS
care?
has an open case that involves a number of juveniles.
Neighbors we talked to around the Muir's property
The
did not
parents
want
of
to
fucking
go on
neighbors are big
camera
enough.
this
You should have
morning.
busted the fucker's
Telling
teeth
us she
in.
heard the
Like the
helicopters
people that they are, the men that they
on
are.
this morning.
See, kill the
There
black
was
guy,
tournament.
bust
She
the
was not
fucking
surprised
parents
to see
if you
what was
know.
happening.
It's
Another neighbor
shit.
telling us through his doorbell that he wanted nothing to do with his neighbors. Reporting in Logansport, I'm Eric Graves.
Eric, thank you. Now, the property where this raid took
It's
place
shit,
this morning,
like everybody else's. Trailer Trash Park, Logansport, nothing.
religious organization based in
It ain't no
Tennessee.
religious fucking monument.
Yeah, that's right. Fox 59's Max Lewis has been digging into the public records and learning more about this organization and the group leader's response to today's raid.
You better believe the straightway is not going to be taking any of this lying down.
It's lies, lies, lies. Trailer Park, lies, and excuses. Lies and excuses.
The mirrors are false.
Grow the fuck up.
Explanation as to why they refuse to cooperate with
Caesar fucking ghost dog whisperer shit.
Probably ain't going to be too good.
Dowell is the leader of Straightway Truth Ministries, based in Tennessee. According to their website, they believe
Based in the
in a
third world,
life
gay man
separated
time
from
country.
mainstream society.
5000 BC.
Return to biblical law. There have
Biblical
been some
fucking-
accusations that the group is a cult. A Straightway Ministry sign sits in front of the property that was raided this morning, but who
The kid hasn't
actually
gone through
owns the
puberty yet.
property
He
is
hasn't
less
got balls
clear.
on his
100
fucking Adam's
plus
apple,
acre compound
fucking hairy
about
chest.
70 miles north of Indianapolis, just to the west of Logansport in Cass County. It's made up of 6 parcels that were all purchased back in 2020 by either former Colts defensive.
It doesn't
end
matter.
Mathis
It's a
or
black guy on a fucking minor.
$2 million purchasing the land, and then in November of last year, each
Get
of
to the
those
fucking
parcels was
point,
transferred over to the
Encyclopedia
Servant
Webster
Leaders
fucking
Foundation.
Brown.
We couldn't find any registered business or nonprofit with that name. The foundation lists a Kokomo address, which we trace back to a P.O. box at this UPS store. Despite the connection, state police said today there is no ongoing investigation into the religious groups.
Regardless of the religious foundations or affiliations, that's, beside the fact. We're still going to treat it going after Bryson regardless of the religion.
In Cass County, Max Lewis.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't have a hair on his Adam's apple or his fucking chest. He's a child. Fucking write encyclopedia. Fuck Brown book about that one. Charlie Brown. It's been done before.
To the custody of the Cass County Department of Child Services. His parents are in custody. They made their first court appearance this afternoon. Daniel Muir now facing charges of domestic battery and obstruction of justice, while Kristen Muir
Domestic
faces
battery's
charge
on your
of
wife.
obstruction of
He's a
justice.
fucking minor. It's his son. It's a fucking minor. Not a battery domestic on his fucking whore, fucking hippo provided fucking wife.
For you on air and online at Fox.
Just an adult.
I like it. It's mine.